corner. And on this segment, it's immune system. That's what we're going to be learning today. How is your immune? What is the meaning of that? Why do you have to take care of your immune system? What does it do for you?
Last week we discussed hemorrhoids. Our title for today is You Say Opportunity, I Say Immunity. Now let's jump into it. Let's meet immunity. Immunity is referred to the resistance exhibited by the host towards injury caused by microorganisms and their products. It is classified as number 1, innate immunity, which is native. Non-specific and specific species are racial, species, and individual. Number 2, acquired immunity, which is adaptive. Active and both passive are natural or artificial. Now, what is immunity? The immune system is basically a network of biological process that protects an organism against disease. It detects and responds to a wide variety of pathogens, from viruses to parasitic worms, as well as cancer cells and objects such as wood splinters, distinguishing them from organisms' own health tissue. Innate immunity, as we mentioned earlier, is a native immunity. It's a resistance to infections that an individual possesses by virtue of his or her genetic or constitutional makeup. It's not affected by prior contact of MCO or immunization. It may be, again, specific or non-specific. Specific particularly to specific pathogens. Non-specific when it indicates a degree of resistance to infections in general. Factors influencing the level of innate immunity is number 1, age. Very old or very young, more susceptible to infectious diseases. Hepatitis B virus infection is asymptomatic in newborns as it lacks developed immune mechanism to express the disease. Number 2, hormones. Endocrine disorders such as diabetes mellitus, hypothyroidism, and adrenaline dysfunction enhance susceptibility to infections. Increased corticosteroid, decreased anti-inflammatory. And number 3, nutrition. Immune response is reduced in malnutrition patients. Acquired immunity. This resistance that humans acquire such during life is known as acquired immunity, also known as adaptive immunity, which I mentioned earlier. Its 2 types are, number 1, active, resistance developed by an individual as a result of an antigenic stimulus. And number 2, passive, resistance that is transmitted passively to a recipient in order to ready-made form. Now in this diagram, we see how each antigen is treated towards in certain environments: non-activated environment, innate environment, and adaptive environment. Now, how do you boost your immune system? The proven natural way of boosting your immune system is healthy ways, and this includes avoid quitting or smoking, exercise regularly, maintain a healthy weight, drink moderate alcohol, get adequate sleep, minimize stress, avoid infections by washing your hands frequently and cooking meats thoroughly. What I'm about to say is important because you are what you eat. Eating foods that are high in antioxidants to boost your immune system is important. Those are our key takeaways for this week.
On nutrition segment today, we will be discussing the effective way to boost our immune system. Like I said earlier, we have been taught on Health Corner other way to boost our immune system, which are basically to avoid and quit smoking, to also exercise every day, to maintain a healthy weight. Don't eat too much. Your weight must be normal weight, not overweight, not underweight. So just maintain a healthy weight. We are also being educated on drinking moderate alcohol, get adequate sleep, and minimize our stress. Now we're going to talk about the food the diet we can live on to boost system, immunity. In that body you are carrying, you got to eat food that are high in antioxidants, such as fresh fruits, vegetables, and nuts, and so on. You want to eat an anti-inflammatory diet. You also want to take vitamin D. I have a couple of samples of that here to show you. Vitamin D, D3, D12. You want to live on this. It is very important. And I'm going to tell you the food you can get all these vitamins from shortly. You see, this vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin. It's one essential nutrient that helps build immune system and prevent your body from viral infections. That is vitamin D. It also reduces the heart disease. So you want to take it every day. You need vitamin D. You can get it from any store. It's very cheap. It's not that expensive. So it's what you can grab and make sure you take it every day. Apart from boosting your immune system and reducing the risk of heart disease, it also reduces respiratory problem. Any respiratory problem, you can get this. And where do you get vitamin D? You get it from fish, mushroom, milk, egg, cod liver oil, tofu, cheese. You get it from soy milk. You can also get it from orange juice, oatmeal, cereal, beef liver, and shrimps. So all these, if you can eat them regularly, you don't need to take this vitamin, this supplement. Let me tell you something today. When you are asked to take supplement, you are actually supplementing the food that you cannot eat. Meaning, if you are supposed to eat shrimps to get vitamin D and you can't get it, take supplement, which is vitamin D. If you can eat shrimps, you don't need to take vitamin D. If you can eat beef liver, cereal, orange juice, all that I've mentioned earlier, you don't need to take vitamin D. You are as well getting them from the food I just mentioned. You know why you can be taking this at the same time eating the food that contains vitamin D? You don't want it to be too much in your body, because there's also a risk of taking too much of vitamin D, which is going to be another topic. Too much of everything. Nutrients in your body can cause also damage in your body system. So you want to make sure you get the amount of vitamins your body requires every day. So if you are eating all those foods, don't take vitamin D. But if you cannot lay your hands on this food, any of these food that can give you vitamin D, please take this vitamin D. Another thing you want to take to boost your immune system is you want to eat fish. Lots and lots of fish to boost your immune system. And if you cannot eat fish, some country, the fish is so expensive, they cannot buy it, they can't afford it. You can as well get fish oil. This fish oil will give you everything you need as oil. Fats that your body needs. And we call it the healthy fats your body needs. You get it from fish. And that is fatty acid that will give you omega-3. So if you cannot get fish to eat, get fish oil. If you can eat enough fish that will give you the maximum fat your body needs to boost your immune system, then you can supplement it with this fish oil. It's also very cheap. You can get it from the store. It's right there. Another thing you want to live on to boost your immune system is vitamin C, right here. Vitamin C is a very powerful vitamin. You get it from all the fruits, especially citrus, the oranges. You get it from there. You can also get it from vegetables. So you want to take vitamin C every day. Another thing you want to do, you want to make sure you are eating every day. You also want to take zinc. Zinc boosts your immune system. Right here. It's at the store. Get it from there. You're good to go. Now, let's talk about this right here. Anything that you see in the drugstore or supplement store and it says immune defense supplement, grab it. Get it. Everything you need from the food you are eating in your house to get vitamin A, C, E, D, you get it from immune defense supplement. So any immune defense supplement you can get from the store is good to boost your immune system. You don't have to be worried taking vitamin C, vitamin D. Everything is right here. Then another thing you want to take is probiotic. That works for your guts. Give bacteria. Probiotic, you can get it from yogurt. This is another thing I want to tell you. This is what I take most of the time. Every day I take this. I can't do without this because I'm eating my food that contain all these vitamins, minerals, all the nutrients. But to boost my immune system, defend it against bacteria, viruses, and other these infections, I take immune defense supplement. And another thing I do is I take chlorophyll. Chlorophyll has vitamins, it has antioxidants, it has therapeutical property that have the potential to benefit your body. This chlorophyll, I don't have it with me here. Maybe I'll show you next week, but just let me spell it in case you want to look for it in the store. It's CHLORPHYLL, chlorophyll. It acts as an internal deodorant, such as bad breath, sweat, stools, urine, food odors, especially the one you get from garlic. I can't eat garlic because of that odor. I don't. And also the menstrual odor. So if you take this chlorophyll, it kills bacteria. All these bacteria like strep and staph and harmful bacteria, it killed them. So when you take this chlorophyll, the consumption of this increases the number of red blood cells in your body system because it has several potential health benefits. It's unfortunate that I don't have this thing here, but when I have it next week, I'll definitely bring it. Let's run through the benefits you can get from this chlorophyll. The chlorophyll stimulates the immune system. It eliminates fungus in the body. It also detoxifies your body, your blood. It builds your blood by improving the quality of red blood cells in your body. It cleanses your intestines. It gets rid of the bad odors. Now, if you are trying to lose weight, you also want to make sure you take chlorophyll. It is very, very effective. Try it because it supports weight loss. It also energizes the body. It prevents cancer, any cancer. It prevents it. It also neutralizes certain odor, like I said earlier, and also reduce the risk of cancer. It helps your skin. If you want to look nice, you want your skin to look very smooth, you want it to glow, you want your skin to look like when they're looking at you, they're looking at glass. You want to say, wow. So you want to take chlorophyll. It also reduces inflammation, bacterial growth in the skin wound. Maybe you have any wound in your skin, whatever. Take chlorophyll. It's to work perfectly. It fights any illness. You have headache, you have malaria, you have fever, you have pain in the body. It fights them off your body because it contains copper instead of magnesium. So the bottom line of all this you have to take is eating right, which is a great start for you. You want to make it a routine to go to the doctor for checkups every time. Every time you want to do that. It is very important. Because many people don't do this. They don't go to the doctor. They just keep walking and walking and walking until they collapse. We don't have to do that. It's one life to live. We also want to learn how to stay home, meaning work and rest. You can't work 24/7, 7 days a week. If your body is taking it now, trust me, it would reject it one day. And what you want to do again is you want to consider herbal remedies with evidence supporting the use. Don't get me wrong. You can't just go to the store and start buying all those herbal, stuff and start cooking them. You want to know the actual herbal remedies you want to go for. Yes, you are asked to take vitamin C. Where can you get vitamin C? From lemon. Okay, put your lemon there. You are asked to take ginger. Where do you get ginger? Get it put together. Research on what all this material, all this herbal property will do for your body before you start eating them. And know the measurement. You don't just eat. Because I've heard that many people that have taken excess ginger, excess garlic, and they die of it. So we have to be very careful of the amount of anything we put in this mouth. It is very important. Most importantly, you want to avoid infection by washing your hands frequently and cook your meat thoroughly. Many people don't do this. They just buy meat, they go to the restaurants, half-cooked meat, that's what they eat. Trust me, you cannot do that. Your meat must be well cooked. You have to cook your meat thoroughly and make sure there is no blood coming out. It's very important. Some people just put meat on their stove. Some put fish, fresh fish. They wash it right there. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should not eat fresh fish, but make sure they are all well cooked before you eat them. When you cook them thoroughly, the cooking kills the bacteria in that. Please, it is very important you take note of this. And another thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you exercise your body. It is very important. You can't just wake up in the morning and start, your day without even giving that body, checking the body. How are they feeling? If you have to walk on your street. If you have to jump right there in your bedroom. Stretch your body. You just have to ask your body how they are doing. It is very important because you are going to work. You are either going to sit all day at work or stand at work. So why won't you just put that body in action? Make sure it's very, very active before you start your day. Because when you do all this, you will discover whether there's something wrong with your leg, your eyes, your any part of your body. You will discover that. But we don't do that these days. We just hit the road and that is it. No, we can't do that. There are lots of ways I've taught on this program how to exercise your body. A lot of ways you can do that. Anything you are doing, if you are not sleeping or sitting down, is considered physical activities. If you're on the computer, you are working like this, your hands are working, your brain is also working, your legs is working, your neck, every part of your body is working. It's in action. So you want to make sure that anything you are doing, as long as you are not sitting down or you are not sleeping, is considered physical activities. If you are cooking, you are cleaning the house, you're driving, all these are physical activities. You are putting your body in action. Now, let's look at other things we want to do to boost our immune system. I've mentioned it. You want to take red bell pepper. It is very powerful. That is vegetables. I'm talking about vegetables now. You want to eat vegetables. Red bell pepper, you get your vitamin A, C, and E. From also broccoli. They are rich in vitamins and mineral, packed with all these vitamins. Like I said, A, C, and E. They also have fiber and antioxidants. So you want to take pepper, broccoli. You also want to take ginger, garlic, yogurt, turmeric, green tea. I take my green tea every morning. My turmeric, I put it in my soup. Anything I cook, I put turmeric in it. I take my yogurt with my granola and almond nut. I put my ginger in my soup when I blend my soup, my pepper, pepper to make African sauce. So I put my ginger in it. I don't eat garlic because of the odor. That's what I substitute my ginger, my garlic with ginger. So all this we need to do to boost our immune system. It is very important. We cannot miss it. If you can do that, do it, please. I'm receiving a text message to show the supplement again. Okay, it's defense, immune defense. It's just gonna say immune defense. That's what it's going to say. Immune, any brand, could be from any company. Just make sure it says immune defense supplement. And the dosage is written on there. And for the, again, okay, the zinc. Well, I have my zinc in 3-in-1. Instead of buying it separately, calcium, magnesium, I just have 3-in-1. And that's it. You can get the same thing. If you want to go for the zinc and magnesium and calcium, you can do that. But I just put my own in 3-in-1. You can also get it. So I said it earlier that please type your answer. We want to know how you are doing. We want to know how you are learning on this program. If all we are teaching, educating on this program is well digested by our viewers, we have been teaching a lot of things on both health and nutrition segment. So that is why we want to be asking questions to know, to be rest assured that you are following us on this program. So now the question for this week is what type of nutrients can you get from avocado and nuts? Please, if you, whatever you get from, you can even put it, if it is orange, you take orange every morning. Why are you taking orange every morning? What do you get from orange? If you eat nuts, if you eat avocado, whatever you are eating every day, what is the reason why you are eating it? Why are you eating them? What are you getting from those food? What type of nutrients do you get from those fruit? So put your answer, your comments right there. We want to know who is healthy or who is not. I know you are all healthy people. You are all awesome people. And that is why you are able to join us every Sunday. Sick people cannot join us. They are right there on their sick bed. They are either in their homes or in the hospital, lying there helplessly. But you are healthy. That is the reason you are on the program today. And I want to appreciate you for doing so. I want to honor you, and I want to plead to please continue joining us on this program. We need you. You need me. I also need you. It is a lot is going on in the world today, trust me. And this COVID-19 is back. I must tell you. I read an article read by my mentor, the great brother, Senator Babafemi Ojudu, yesterday. My legs were shaking when I read it. I was like, my goodness. So this thing is actually in Nigeria. And when he writes, I take time to read, because you're going to read the truth from whatever he's putting out there. So all he passed through to fight this COVID-19, it was only God that saved him. So you have to be very, very careful and make sure you prevent your immune system. Fight it if you have to fight it. Watch what you eat. Mind where you go. At this time, you got to be very careful in keeping social gathering. You have to know where you go. You don't just touch things like this and start eating with that same ends. You can't do that at this time. UK has been locked down again, and some other country, and American too. So in this America, we have been struggling with this for a very long time. From March, we are still on it. No way out. So it's not left for us, because nobody's going to do it for us. We got to do it for ourselves. So please and please be careful of what you eat, where you go, things you touch. They are very, very important for you to have in your mind. So I want to say again, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been pleasure serving you. It's been pleasure bringing all this information to you every Sunday. And I hope you learned something today to impact others and to help those people out there that could not join us today. Those that are struggling with their lives. Maybe they are in the rural area. Share this program with them. Let them learn from health and nutritional information we are giving out. Please, it is very important. And I want to say thank you for joining us today again. It is my pleasure to have you. Until next week, when we will meet in peace and in good health, I leave you with this positive note. You are free from all diseases. Please be safe and healthy. I'm your host, Betsy Olayinka Folarin Akinlosotu, aka BOFA. Have a productive, good week ahead of you, and good night. Bye.